Take-Two and Rockstar just can't have enough money. Perfect example how you can ruin the reputation of masterpiece games like GTA and Red Dead that sold as hotcakes already. Only leeway they both have is that truly GTA and Red Dead, but single player versions of it, I mean every GTA from 1 to 5 and Red Dead 1 and 2 are masterpieces, and that's the only thing they have at the moment going for them, because let's face it, NBA 2K went downhill as soon as whole focus on my player career with microtransactions started. I mean, you know you fucked up if EA's NBA Live is better regarding microtransactions and progression. Live service is destroying AAA gaming industry. Not money-wise, they rake in tons of money unfortunately, but quality-wise. It would be for the best for AAA industry to crash so that we get rid of these greedy publishers and start anew. It won't happen anytime soon, unfortunately, because people are spending money playing these abominations. Now, we need to make a distinction between online games and live service games, although they are technically the same thing. A live service term was introduced a couple of years ago by Ubisoft, if I'm not mistaken. Technically, every game with constant online requirement is actually a live service game. However, live service is just a new made-up term from greedy companies to make stealing your money sound like an innovation. They are built from ground up to be grindy so that you are forced down the road to pay for advancement or equipment that would otherwise take a lot more hours to unlock, or is completely locked by paywall. People, we are talking about games that you already paid full price for. Let me give you a counterexample of an online game that does things right. It's called Path of Exile. It's actually one of many that does things right. Game is built to be played with many features that will keep you hooked for thousands of hours, not a single penny required. Purely supported by players because they appreciate the quality content. There is a difference between quality live service and just live service for the sake of getting your money. Destiny, Call of Duty, Division, Anthem, and many MMOs like for example Black Desert Online are all mediocre games at best that cost full price and have some microtransaction nastiness to them. Anthem at this moment isn't that bad at all. It actually doesn't have microtransactions problem, but that might change. Just because it's not a problem now, it might become one in near future. Remember, we are talking about EA here. Overall, all of these games that I've mentioned are mediocre products. They can occasionally be fun, like Destiny and Anthem for a couple of hours, while something like Division has nothing going for it except making shooting car windows cool. They are just not good products when viewed as a whole, but Take-Two and Rockstar definitely managed to take it up a notch with Red Dead Online. I'm not sure who is more at fault here. Take-Two definitely had its greedy fingers in transforming GTA and Red Dead Online into horrible, no-fun, grindy microtransaction-filled affairs. That is apparent with what they did with NBA 2K in cahoots with 2K games. How much of it was actually Rockstar's influence is the question to introduce same type of grind to GTA and Red Dead Online. Remember, they are not free-to-play games because you need to buy Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 to play them first. GTA Online at the beginning wasn't nearly as grindy, but with further updates prices of almost everything went up, slowing progression significantly. Red Dead Online is fairly new and supposedly still in beta, which I think is bollocks, but already they started slowing down already insane grind. I understand these are online games and need to generate money, but this is not the way anyone should support. You can generate money by providing players with amazing paid DLC experiences, but that takes too much effort, I guess. I'll link Reddit post in description from a player that caught them in the act with latest update and called them out on it. Lots of nastiness in that game already, and it barely started. With recent patch they reduced rewards from some activities, encouraged griefing and reduced amount of money you can get by selling some items under the excuse it was a bug that players received so much money up until now. How pathetic is that? We are talking about one of the most successful companies in gaming industry, so money isn't an issue. Why do they do this then? Why shit on yourself like that when it's not necessary? Why not provide amazing online experience for people to just have fun and enjoy the quality you can provide? Isn't that what games are supposed to be here for? We grind every day in real life to get money to play games that will take the edge off, not doing more of the same in virtual environment. Not like this anyway. Look at Warframe, Guild Wars 2, Path of Exile companies surviving on quality for years, and they did not have masterpiece single player focused game before that to launch that product off of. Quality goes a long way. My problem with live service games is that there is no quality content or story. It is as minimalistic as it gets. It's just a filler. Yes, graphics can be good, gameplay can be fun in some cases, and that's it. Why would you choose to invest your free time in game where you need 50 hours to grind to buy a gun or a horse, while doing same weak content over and over again in an inferior product to its single player counterpart? Why would you support that by spending money further on that product? Those 50 hours you could have spent on amazing games that are actually fun to play from start to finish with much more substance, quality and effort put into it. These are genuine questions I struggle to find an answer to. I'm really interested in what all of you can say about that. By actively boycotting these non-inspirational games and greedy companies behind them, you are making them focus on developing better games, which leads to better industry overall. Division 2 Open Beta, for example, was this weekend. It's exactly the same game as Division 1. Why is this even a thing if we have already Division 1? Because it will sell for, to me, unthinkable reasons. It's copy-paste game. Same like Call of Duty, NBA 2K, FIFA franchises and many others. I'm genuinely asking, what do people see in such products when there are so many better ones out there? I mean, so many great games are today available to everyone. We can make a change, but we need to start voting with our wallets. Companies won't change, especially if they are raking in money with these minimalistic, greedy live service games. It's sad actually when you think about it. And for the love of God, stop pre-ordering games. That just gives them more incentive to be greedy arseholes.